instead of just reaching out to a brand you love, hey, California almonds, I'm a dietitian. I think you should work with me. Like, that's not going to get a reply. But something that might get a reply is if you're looking into how you can strategically help a brand get in front of their ideal audience. Hello, and welcome to the Master the Media podcast. I'm your host, Amy Gorin, and I'm really excited to talk today about something that I've been thinking a lot about, which is how I can help you land your first or next paid brand partnership. So I've been teaching health professionals, dietitians, physicians, physical therapists, all the different types of healthcare professionals, how to land paid brand partnerships for, I've been teaching them for years. And I have recently condensed everything I've taught them into 3 steps to land your first or next paid brand partnership. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So the 3 steps are: number 1, connect; number 2, price; and number 3, pitch. And these steps sound simple, and they are, but you have to do them strategically. So the first step is connecting with the brands that you want to work with. And one of the biggest misconceptions about working with brands as a healthcare professional is they will come to you. They might come to you, but maybe it's not going to be the brand that you want to work with. Maybe it's not going to be the partnership that you want. And so if you have something in mind, I take this probiotic every day. I'd love to work with this brand to tell other women who are in their 40s about this probiotic. Or, I feed this item to my baby every day. Whatever that is, you have to get in touch with the right person. And so that is connecting with the right person. And that can be in person at a networking event like, Expo West just ended, Fancy's coming up in October. Those are networking events. Or it can be over email, and then you have to find the right contact, making sure you're talking to the appropriate person at the brand, the person who makes the decision. So if they're in-house at a brand, that's somebody like a marketing or a communications coordinator. If it's an agency who represents the brand, then it's someone with the title like vice president or account supervisor. So step 1 is connecting with that right person. Writing an email to them, if you're sending them an email, that's going to grab their attention. That's not going to get to spam. So your biggest priority when you're talking with those brands, you're connecting with them, is to get your email read. Because if your email isn't read, you have no hopes of working with the brand. Number 2 is how to price your services appropriately. So once you connect with a brand and you're talking about how you can help them reach their goals, whether their goals are connecting with consumers or connecting with other healthcare professionals, you need to know how to price your services accordingly. Because what's the point of working with brands if you're making hundreds of dollars a year? That is worth thousands of dollars a year. So I actually just talked with someone. She has, like 30 something thousand Instagram followers. And she's been working with brands, but charging what she would charge as an influencer. So in the hundreds. And because she is an expert who has influence, she's a dietitian, she can charge more because her endorsement for those products is worth more than simple, follower counts. And so that is a big part of understanding what your work is worth. It's not just the time that you're spending working, it's what your name and likeness, so your name, your image behind the product is worth. And so that can be from thousands to tens of thousands of dollars. And then the third thing that is really, really important is knowing how to successfully pitch a brand and secure a paid brand partnership. And so what I mean there is, instead of just, reaching out to a brand you love, hey, California almonds, I'm a dietitian, I think you should work with me. Like, that's not going to get a reply. But something that might get a reply is if you're doing, if you're looking into how you can strategically help a brand get in front of their ideal audience and offer them something that they might not have someone to fill. So, hey, California almonds, I see that, could use some scientific information on your website. Can I help you with that? It's that strategic way of thinking. And then also making sure that you have a subject line that's really going to hit home in your pitch, that is going to get the email opened and not going to be sent to spam, or, you want the email to get opened. So I know I just went over these things really quickly, and I'm actually going to be doing a deeper dive into them in an upcoming masterclass that I'm hosting. It's brand new, it's totally free, and it's called How to Land Your First or Next Brand Partnership in the Next 30 Days. And it's taking place on March 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern. So I would love for you to join. The link to go do that is masterthemedia.co/BPS dash masterclass. And spots are limited. So I recommend grabbing your spot, even if you can't attend live. Sign up and we'll send you the replay. So I can't wait to see you there.